Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Buckeyes of all ages, you are now tuning into the Boomcast. Introducing first, it's your host, NFL vet, Buckeye legend, Daniel Boom Herron. Accompanying him is the Boom Squad. First up, from the presidential penthouse, we got former coal miner, fitness industry expert, Mr. Corey Gregory. Over here at the Tyler Sports Zone, we have Athens' very own, Tyler Treadway. Then we got Philo's very own, Mr. Tyler C. Lever. And then, of course, here's the doghouse. I'm the graphic gangster, Cole Susak. To my right is the king of Web3, Trayvon the Air. And you are now tuning in to the Boomcast. The Boomcast is brought to you by Max for Muscle and Sam Adams Beer. Let's go to the show.
We roll right to Boom. Take it, Boom.
Hey, man, we got a special guest here. My brother CJ Barnett.
What up, what up?
What's up, brother? How you doing?
Can't complain, man. I can't call it. Just blessed and kind of living the dream, man.
Man, so, I mean, obviously, you go from the transition from being an actual player to now being the guy that helps these players out, like hands-on with them all the time. Mm-hmm. So how has that transition been?
Man, it's kind of been smooth. So, you know, in between there, I was a cop with Columbus Police.
Right.
Okay.
And did that for about 5 years. And then when a guy before me, Ryan Stamper, went down to Jacksonville with Urban Meyer, they called me up for the job. And, you know, I was kind of apprehensive. But when I went there and met Coach Day and met all the staff and kind of saw, you know, what they were doing there, man, I was eager to take that leap and join the team. And, you know, being a former player kind of made that transition smooth just because you kind of have, you know, a ground level to kind of connect with the guys just because you've been there. You understand what they're going through and everything like that. But then also getting out of football, getting to see the real world, and then just going through life experiences, I've kind of been able to try to impart some wisdom in them and help them through their time here.
What do you think has been, like, the big difference from when you was in school to, like, now? I mean, obviously you got NIL and all that stuff going on, whatever, whatnot, but what else is it like, you know, being in there with the guys all the time, stuff that fans might not understand or, you know, even see?
Man, I think really it's just accessibility that everybody has to them, and what they have to everybody. And so, you know, when we was there, I think social media kind of just started.
Exactly.
I think Instagram may have started when we were there.
Yeah, exactly.
I think, like, Facebook was the only thing.
I signed up for Twitter in 2010, I
think. Yeah. So, yeah, man, I mean, really it's just, you know, kind of everybody being able to talk to them. You know, the crazy thing is, man, is, you know, the social media thing is big, and, you know, these guys pay attention to it. And so, you know, sometimes they'll be, you know, checking on a social media, like, at halftime type stuff.
That's crazy.
What? And it's crazy. Like, it's crazy just how accessible they are, man. It's like when you think they can't do anything without it being seen or watched or something like that. So I think really that's the big difference, which is good and bad, right? Because the exposure, you know, helps with their NIL brand and all that kind of stuff. But at the same time, it's like it's kind of hard for them to turn it off. Like, it's kind of hard for them just to be a college kid.
Well, it can be distracting.
Yeah.
Like, obviously they have to do that to increase their value and likeness, but the distraction of a halftime check-in might be a little bit.
Yeah. And it's, you know, it's just a little bit more added pressure, I would say. So I say that probably is the biggest difference.
Yeah. Go ahead, Cole. You had a good question.
Yeah, so as I was scrolling on Instagram today, I saw that Ohio State recently, today they dropped these new fire gray alternate jerseys. And I was like, damn, that model is yoked. Lo and behold, it's Mr. Barnett.
Is it Barnett? Oh, dude, I saw it.
So I'm just curious, what are you doing these days to say absolutely jacked?
Man, well, see, the thing is, I need to come and join Corey, man. You know, man, to be honest, man, I don't do too much working out no more. You know, the schedule's kind of crazy. I go try to play some pickup basketball or whatever. In fact, I tried to do a team run with them like 3 weeks ago and pulled my hamstring.
I was going to say, I couldn't imagine trying to do any of their conditioning tests or any conditioning at all, because it's like, we old now, man. I mean, I'm out here. I was just warming up, and my Achilles, my knee, my back. I'm like, man, this is crazy.
My neck and my back.
I like how he's like, I just do some pickup basketball.
Yo, was it, like, kind of weird to get back in that uniform? Because they got you visored up and stuff like that, but what was that like?
Yeah, I mean, you know what? It was kind of cool. You know, it kind of took you back. But at the same time, man, them uniforms too tight, dog.
Like, hey, how's they moving in there?
I don't know how they be playing them, man. They so tight, man. But it felt good to be back in the uniform and everything. But definitely got to get in the gym if I'm going to continue to do that kind of stuff. Because I saw on social media, which I'm at all y'all. You know, I'm like KD. I'll go ahead and, and reply to all y'all. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all say that, but I got somebody that like it.
That's so good. Trayvon.
Why did you choose the number 4?
Number 4?
Yep.
So we're number 4 in college. And so really the story behind that was a guy named Kirk Coleman, who we went to the same high school.
All right.
He played at Ohio State. He was a teammate of Boom's. And that's like my big brother. And so in high school, he wore 2. When I came in, I wore 2 at high school. And so then I ended up going to Ohio State and kind of just tried to continue that line, that legacy, just from a Dayton boy to a Columbus boy.
Hell
That's
yeah.
dope. That's dope.
That.
Where are you at in the field tonight?
Shit, man, wherever Cardell tell me, man. I don't know. Hey, left field, left out. I don't know, whatever you want.
Left field or left out.
Whatever open.
yeah,
Whatever
open.
Gun them down. Don't let nobody pass.
Oh, yeah.
What's your prediction for this game tonight?
The game tonight, you know the old heads going to get the dub, man. You know, the young whippersnappers, man. They got some guys.
I'm about to say, you see these guys every day.
They got some guys that can ball, man. I know Still Chambers was out there hitting into the street. You know, Jack, I think, can play. Kay Stover can play. Tommy, they actually got a little softball team, so they warmed up, man.
They have a softball team?
They got a little
So they was
softball
ready
team.
to sign
They
up
was
for
ready.
that.
They watched film of last year, but you know, we got some people, man. We got Cardell, we got Boom. I know Boom got some
Boom had a couple home runs in there.
We got Depot. Who else we got? We got Marcus.
Man,
Hall,
we got a
man.
squad, bro.
Dog. We got Tyvis Powell over there
Yeah.
looking goofy. That's cool. But I think we're gonna get it, man.
Hey, back to the transition real quick of you going from what you call the real world, which seriously is the real world when you're a cop, and then going back to being in the locker room, being around. Do you feel like you're where you need to be though, like the passion, and did it reignite being away from it and then coming back in like to this level to where like, man, I love this.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Honestly, had no idea how much I missed it.
There you go.
You know, being away from it, I kind of was, you know, when I was done with football, like I was cool to be done.
Exactly.
I wanted to be a cop.
Yeah.
I enjoyed that profession. It was good. You know, definitely had some trying times, but when I got back, man, and got back integrated, man, it's like, you know, it's a lot of great professions, great careers and things like that, but there's nothing like, you know, being back at Ohio State, you know, such a great program with such history, such excellence, but everybody working towards a common goal. And I think that's the biggest thing, man. You know, every single day that you go in there, everybody, you know, we in there trying to, first off, you know, try to develop these guys to be the best young men they can be, but most important, well, not most importantly, but secondly, you go win a championship. You know, to go in every day, man, it doesn't feel like a job. It doesn't feel like work. You know, really it's just me just trying to pay it forward. Yeah, man, and being around ball, to be honest, man, it got me back, you know, got the juices flowing, man. So I was, you know, thinking about being a coach. Now they got a whole nother thing, so I don't know about all that, but definitely reignited the passion.
That's what's up, man. I can feel it on you, man. I'm happy for you. That's
Appreciate
cool.
You, dog.
Well, one thing I can say that I used to love seeing you when you were a cop. You used to always be in the neighborhood and you be racing the kids and stuff like that, man.
Yeah.
I thought that was like the coolest thing, man. So I'm happy to see you doing well, and you back with Ohio State and doing your thing, man. And just keep doing your thing, man, and keep leading these young men and helping them become great young men.
Oh yeah, man, that's the most important thing, man. We trying to, you know, produce not only a great product on the field but off the field.
Exactly.
So, yep.
We're gonna try to tap in for a longer episode.
Oh yeah,
with
for
him
sure.
Soon,
Okay,
too, for sure.
Let me know.
It'll be real good, man.
Appreciate
Great having you on,
bro.
man.
For
Yes,
sure.
sir.
Yep,
Yes,
yep.
sir.
Hell yeah.
Hey,
Boom.
we back at it again with my guy, Mr. Marcus Hall from Cleveland, Ohio, Glenville, Tar Blooders.
Yes, sir.
What's up, my boy?
What's going on, man?
Hey, we out here today having a good time. How you feeling, man?
Great, man. Great.
Yeah.
Great to see you guys. You know, all the guys. See the current guys. They in the program right now, so you know their muscles last a lot longer. You know, so we just trying to stay in the game. Coming to 8th, 9th inning, man.
Oh man, and you know, right now it ain't looking too good for us, but it kind of always starts that way. It's not about how you start; it's how you finish.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So
Boom should have had that double play. That's why. Sorry, Boom.
we're gonna go to you on that. We're gonna go to you on that.
Hey, so Marcus, what we always do is every guy hits with a quick question. We're gonna have to ask them the one everybody want to know about, but we'll get to that though later.
I already know. It's coming. Let's do it.
Hey, so this is the Boom squad. That's Tyler, Trayvon, and Cole. Tyler, first question.
What's your favorite thing about coming back and playing in this game?
Oh, man, honestly, just seeing all my old teammates, you know, just getting around the guys, laughing, man, reminiscing about all the old times, coaches, all type of stuff like that. You know, when Boom used to be out on High Street acting crazy.
Let us know.
Whoa!
Come on.
Come on! Whoa!
That's what we're here for. Boom's like, hard cut. No. Cut!
Hey, he can do it if you want.
I love it. Hey, people have been dropping little hints like that every time they come on the mic. I like that. Boom.
Boom
So
was a
good.
wild one, man.
Whoa, bro! Relax, pump your brakes.
Hey, Boom's been chilling with us. We know where he's at.
Yeah. That's so good. All right, Tyler.
Hey, so outside of the Horseshoe, what's your second favorite stadium you done played in?
Oh, man, I have to say down there in Happy Valley. You know, we go up there every time they do the whiteout. I love that environment. So, yeah, they got a lot of good energy up there. We used to feed off of that, so I used to love going up to Penn State.
Well, we know one place you definitely don't like. You know? But go ahead.
We get into that. Trayvon.
Who's one player in the locker room that was just kind of like a dog and had that different mentality around you that you kind of just took something afterwards?
Oh, man, I'm going to go with my O-line dog, Andrew Norwell. Yep, he was the left guard. I was the right guard. So, you know, before the games, we used to always talk to each other. And in them times, you know, when we had to pull through, we used to look at each other and get through it, you know. So, yeah, Andrew with the Commanders right now, Washington Commanders, so still doing his thing, man. Sure. Yeah, that's my dog.
That's what Bourne was saying too. Like, it's 4th and 1. I look at Boom's ass, be like, all right now, you know,
we're going to get it.
Yeah,
exactly.
Just
We're
different.
going to get it.
Exactly.
Smack, baby.
Cool.
All right, I want to get to the topic we all want to talk about. So whenever I think of Ohio State, Michigan, especially photos-wise, I think of one Zach Bourne
Can you do it for
flexing
us?
over top.
Yeah.
of
Can you do it
the
for us?
dude.
That's a one-time thing.
Can you
man.
do it for us?
It's a one-time
Can you
thing.
do
I
it
got
for
a shirt
it?
for you. I got a
And
shirt.
then,
I got a
and then
shirt
of
for
course,
you,
it's
man.
you giving the double bird to the fans. So can you please give us a breakdown of, like, what was happening?
Yeah, man. I mean, basically, you know, my guy Urban was our coach. I love Urban, man, by the way. I thought it was a bench clearing brawl. and in my head, I'm like, man, I'm not about to be the only guy not out there, you know? So I went out there, man, and later I found out that they was just breaking fights up. And I came out there for the smoke, man. So
You was one of them that had to break up.
yeah. We got in a little scuffle, but I still don't think I should have got kicked out the whole game. Maybe a little penalty or something, but you know, it happened how it did, and I lost it. So
Yeah, but you wouldn't take that shit back though, right?
never, man.
Hell no.
Never in a day. Maybe if it was like Wisconsin or Illinois or something, but up there, nah, they can keep that all day.
What was Urban's reaction after he saw it? And then, like, was there ever a time maybe a few years later where he was like, you know, that was actually pretty cool?
Yeah, man. Urban, you know, he said he was disappointed at the time, but it didn't even take a few years. I'll tell you this. He called me, like, later that night and said he understood. And he's like, okay, yeah. Every time I get it. You know, we get so wrapped up in that rivalry. That's the greatest rivalry in sports, man.
Yeah,
so,
sure.
you know, it's everything when you at Ohio State, even after, you know, it meant a lot to you. So, like I said, I would never take that back.
Sure.
It's got to be cool to have a moment like that it's just like something you're always going to be known for, and the aggressive nature of you is about it, bro.
Yeah, for
I
sure,
fuck with
bro.
that.
For sure, yeah. A lot of people, you know, knew me for playing O-line, but I say all the Ohio State fans got to know me a little better that day.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Boom.
So what you got going on now, man?
So now I actually just took the test for Columbus Fire Department.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so
Let's go.
I got a test coming up next week on Thursday, and then I got some interviews, and I think I'll be in the Fire Academy at the end of the year.
Hell
I've
yeah.
been with Pittman. And,
I was about to say, Pitt's one of
Yeah,
my
he
guys,
took me
man.
under his wing.
That's
and-
what's up.
Yep.
Pitt's a dog, bro.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
He's
Mark a dog too, man. So
Yeah.
hey,
I already know.
I already know he gonna get it done, man. He gonna be
Yeah.
out there fighting them fires for us, you know.
Yeah, man. I hope I'm in a department with Pitt, but I doubt that happened. You know, it's like 32 departments in Columbus,
Yeah.
but if it was like that, that'd be sweet.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Well, shit, man, it was really awesome getting a chance to chat with you, and just appreciate you telling us the story and
For
giving
sure.
us a little
We're gonna have you
about
back
Boom.
on, though,
Yeah,
man.
we need a
For
longer
sure.
episode where we
Yeah.
get some time to chop it up.
Definitely,
sure,
man.
for
I
sure.
appreciate y'all having me.
Hell
man.
yeah, of
For
course.
sure.
Returning guest on the podcast, Nate Ebner. Listen, His episode, if you haven't listened to it yet, is one of the more motivating things that we had ever recorded, in my opinion. And it was a straight banger. So you make sure and go listen to that episode if you have not. But it's good to see you again, my brother.
That.
You looking yoked up?
Now they gave me too small of a shirt.
Yeah, I think
I'm trying to lift like you guys. I see your videos, so I'm like, shit, I gotta get after it.
Yeah, man.
I feel like everybody was like, hey, I have to come yoked up or loose or something because you got eyes on you today. So it's like, I got to show up and show out.
Hey, this some guys, this is a big day for them.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Hey,
for sure.
And the biggest is for Bourne, so they gave him like a medium jersey or whatever. But I asked Bourne, what was his pregame, pump? What was his workout? So I want to know, what did you hit today before this?
I didn't do anything.
Nothing.
Nah. I'm just hoping my knees hold up. I'm trying to stand somewhere.
Yeah.
Where I
How
don't
is
gotta
your knees
move
feeling? They feeling better?
They're good. I'm getting there. I mean, man, I had those Macy surgeries,
Yeah.
those cartilage replacements. It was just big recovery, like 2 years, man, year and a half, 2 years.
And you're about
I'm 9 months on my left one.
Okay.
My right one's about a year and a half. I'm starting to feel good on it. It's coming around, but God, it's taking forever.
Let's say we speed up this thing like about a year or so. You still thinking about?
I don't know. We'll see. I mean, I'd like to, in
Yeah.
all honesty, because everything in my body feels good.
That's what I'm
except
saying.
for my knees.
Yep.
Like if my knees were able to tolerate, but I mean, Boom can talk about it, like the cutting and the deceleration, the acceleration, the elusiveness that it takes to be an athlete, whether it's rugby
Sure.
or football or whatever. I mean, that as a skill position, it's like the hardest part of my body. Like my
Yeah.
shoulders are good; I can hit all day. It's
And
my
you have to
knees.
understand that these guys that are coming in the league, they're getting better, faster, stronger every year. So it's like for us older guys, it's even harder to compete with these younger guys that's coming
Yeah, I
in the
feel
league.
like guys, just the speed. Look at the average 40 time, how
Yeah.
it's increased in the combine. But I was
Increase
talking,
from the lineman.
I was talking more about rugby. I'm
Oh,
good.
yeah,
I'm
you're
good on
a little
football.
more rugby. Yeah.
Rugby, whatever it
I'm
is.
good on
Any
the-
sport,
You're good on football.
yeah.
Yeah, I did
Yeah.
that long enough. I gotta go back to the
You're
roots,
the first love.
The roots, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, because I saw you were just at a big event. Can you explain that real quick? I just saw it online. It was a big rugby event.
Oh, I just was going out. I'm trying to like build relationships with the high school coaches
Okay.
in the rugby community,
Mhm.
and honestly, at the same time, implement some tackling techniques that I used when I was in the NFL, along
Okay.
with, kind of making it unique in the sense of like what I learned as a rugby tackle, because it's a lot safer way to tackle
Sure.
in my opinion, but also like implement the drills we're doing at the elite level in the NFL tackling, so those high schools can kind of get those reps and see what it's
That's
like.
great.
So yeah, I mean, it's just a way to get out with the kids and teach a little bit, get myself out now that I can kind of move around a little bit,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
also kind of build relationships with the rugby guys, because I'm
That's
Talk
awesome.
about
trying
it
to
all the time.
That's
Relationships.
awesome,
trying to do that.
Yep.
So,
That's cool, Nate. Well,
mhm.
Treadway.
What's your projection for tonight? How many bombs are you going to hit?
Shit, I hope I hit one bomb. I don't know, man. We'll see. I haven't swung a baseball bat.
Probably a little nervous about twisting like that, huh?
Yeah, I went to the cage to see how my knee would feel
Yeah,
doing
yeah.
it, and I was sore afterwards. So I took like 3 cuts in here, and I was like, all right, good
Sa-
enough.
Yeah, save it.
But
save
yeah,
it.
we'll see. I mean, there's no tackling in this sport, so it's like it's not what we're good at.
Just don't try to steal no bases.
I'm not stealing shit. I might even be like, boom, like come run for me. I'm
No,
dead
I
ass.
can't run.
I'm dead ass.
It's runner.
I can't run.
I really-
my Achilles is just
Oh,
shot
my
tonight,
God.
so I don't know what's going on.
I'm
with my
gonna
body.
be slow try. You're gonna be like, Nate, go, and then I'm gonna get thrown out. And I'll be like, hey, I told Boom that I needed a pinch runner, and he didn't want to do it. So that's what y'all got.
Classic. Tyler.
Man, so with all this football and rugby you got going on, you have to be playing catcher behind the plate so no
I
one
would
scores, right?
I would love that.
Knock them down.
I would love that. I can throw it a little bit. I wouldn't mind third base, but if I play third, I might get some heaters at me.
Yes.
I don't
Everyone
need
pulls the
that.
ball in these games.
Yeah, exactly. So I don't know if that's smart, but I definitely don't want to be in the outfield.
Right.
So I could pitch, maybe. That's probably not a good idea. Yeah, catcher probably.
There you
First
go.
base.
Yeah, first base for sure. Trayvon.
Who are you most excited to go up against from the young kids?
I don't know. Go up against. It feels weird saying that because
He's like, because we can't hit each other.
we're not even like touching anybody. Like there's no. I don't know. Baseball is not my thing, but like I'm curious to see how these young bucks do. I'd like to see. I saw them in the warm-ups hitting some bombs, so I'd like to see some of them throw the ball too. But I think we got that veteran, we've been around the block. We got some good athletes here. They're going to be all hyped. They're young kids. They're all like,
in shape.
The moment might be too big.
Right.
But, we'll see. We'll see how it goes.
I like how Nate's so serious he can't even answer that question. Like,
I can't.
Dude, you see, I like how you really tried, but it's amazing, though. That's why I like him so much.
I'm just being honest. Man.
No, that's exactly how you should.
They stand over there. We stand over here. They hit the ball while we all stand out there. It's just,
maybe we should start a fight.
This shit is funny.
We should start a fight.
They are young, bro. We're going to have to go.
I'm going to walk out.
They're going to come with some different energy.
So
you're going to do the swing and run thing or jog off. I'm good. I'm too tired.
Sure.
Too old for this.
Cool.
Sure.
All right, so just obviously competition is whatever, but what's your score prediction for tonight?
Man, the way I was seeing them hit the ball and us hit the ball, is there a run rule on this?
I'm not sure.
I don't think so.
I think it's going to be – no, I think it'll probably be competitive. I don't see it being a blowout if that's what you're – I think it's going to be a competitive little game here. But, the way that everybody's hitting it, it's like I feel like there's going to be a lot of runs, you know, a lot of runs scored.
We'll see what happens.
We'll see. We'll see. How you guys doing?
Doing good.
Good. I think I want to make sure you get proper amount of time to warm up. So we don't want to hold you too much longer, Nate.
Shit. I can warm up for an hour. It ain't going to happen. I'm just not there yet.
You got it.
I'm not even going to try. I was just like, this is the best you got. This is what you got.
So more so, be careful, have fun, enjoy it. Talk some shit, just enjoy it.
Hey, I got a question.
It's hard to talk shit when you can't even.
When you can't hit nobody. This guy.
How many beers are you going to down during this?
I'm not a beer drinker, at all, and I've already had one. So,
that is good.
Definitely take the over on that one. Take the over.
I got a random question because we talked about the Super Bowl rings that you have before.
Three of them.
Three.
Yeah.
You ever really look at them or get them out, because you're not really a pat yourself on the back type of cat. So
and it's not like something you can even wear around. Even
they're
our
fucking
rings
huge,
from
right?
Ohio State, you can't even really wear around, and it's
you probably feel like it kind of feels weird, probably be rocking something that.
They're very unrealistic. They're cool, but then it's like okay. But I am, I got them locked up at the bank, right?
Yeah.
So it's like, unless I did an event where I wanted to show them.
Okay.
But I was thinking about at some point you want to display it or use it in some fashion because it's like, well, if not, what are you just locking them up forever? What's the point?
It's kind of like having a sweet car you never drive.
But then you hear about Vrabel got his house, his cleaners or whatever stole all his Super Bowl rings. You heard about that?
I didn't know that.
I didn't know
That's
that.
wild. That's wild.
So
there's that thing too.
There's that. Yeah, there's always that. But I don't know. Yeah, you can't wear them around. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
Well, I'd like to see him sometime. So maybe when we do that, so you can bring him by so we can look at.
Yeah, just ask, bro. I'll bring him for sure.
Well, yeah, I feel like if I ask to see him, then you have to look at him, and then you get a chance to.
Yeah.
It's like somebody has to ask him.
Bring some good memories.
Yeah, exactly.
Back.
Exactly. It's good.
Yeah, we could do that.
That would be
that's
sick.
Easy.
That would be
That's
real
easy.
sick. Well, always appreciate having you on. Your energy, Nate, of badassery is always represented.
Nice
I fuck
word.
with it, man.
Nice
It was
word.
great having you on, man.
Yeah, I'm hoping I get here to the point where I can come get a leg day in with y'all.
Fuck
but
yeah.
I don't know. I think
Let's
we're
get it.
Hell yeah.
still
Hell
about,
yeah.
about a half
Boom's
a year
coming
away
too.
from that.
Yeah.
Hey, we
sure.
ain't going
Well,
nowhere.
this dude could squat
Oh,
out.
yeah,
So-
he's.
I remember the first time I ever witnessed something different in my life. I swear to God, I'm not fluffing him or nothing. I really was because I was a good rugby player in the country, one of the best, and athletically I came in and I walked on I was still athletic and stuff.
Yeah.
But then when I watched him squat without a belt, 600 something pounds, and I was like, what the hell? I've never seen, and I'm I like to work out.
Yeah.
And this dude does that, and I was like, oh, he's built different.
Yeah, he
That
would
was
just
different.
jump in with us
to
and
this day. I remember watching you do that, and I was like, "Oh my God, that guy's different."
he would jump in and basically compete with some of our best guys.
He would
back in the day.
hold a front squat like a military press, not even on his shoulders, and he would sleep in between sets and then hop up and still beat guys. And I'm like, bro, how do you do that?
Yeah, the dude's leg game is different.
Yeah,
bro.
for sure.
Golly, I remember seeing that.
Man, y'all bringing back good memories, man. But I can't do that no more. So it's yeah.
Oh, it's good.
Well,
man.
we appreciate you, man. Have
no
fun.
worries.
Like I said, be safe. take care of your body.
Yeah, you watch out for me. You're gonna be right next.
I got
to
you,
me.
bro. I got you.
Run
I got you. I got you. We're gonna win tonight, though.
No doubts about that.
Yep.
We'll have you back on again soon, especially once we get the cigar room done.
Yep.
We'll have you back
Oh,
out.
hell
so
yeah. For
be
sure.
good, so.
I'll bring a little bling for you to check out.
Let's go. That would be great.
Yeah.
Unveil the Super Bowl rings, get a stick, get some bourbon.
Wipe the dust off.
Yeah,
You know
exactly.
what I mean? I'm in for sure.
Fuck yeah.
Yep.
All right.
All right,
Nate
man.
Ebner, everybody.
Yeah,
Later.
Yeah.